Welcome back. It's a pleasure now to announce the second part of this Joint Friday event. So nice that we have also extended our audience here. There have been some more people joining us, also previous project managers, so this is a fantastic fact. Right, today we have the topic sustainability and innovation. And it's a fact, you know, we can see sustainability, the two terms, sustainability in innovation everywhere. We have it on web pages, we have it even in the slogans of companies. It's omnipresent, right? And me and my colleagues, so these are Jacqueline Danhauer from the Inside China team, and also Petra, Daniela from the Connect Us team. We were sitting there defining this afternoon's theme, and we were really, you know, thinking about that. What does really mean? You know, is there not, you know, are they not only buzzwords? Is it the reality? And dear audience, this leads me to our today's title of our panel discussion, Sustainability and Innovation. Do we really walk the talk? And how sustainable and innovative are we really? So please find that out with us today. And now it's a pleasure to hand over to Michael Jeive, our moderator. He is not only the moderator, I need to say. He is also our supervisor of our International Students Project. And he has done a grand job so far in supporting us. So applause for him and applause for our panelists this afternoon. Thank you very much and enjoy it.
So Nadine, thank you very much. I think the applause really should be for our panel. We have a really interesting group of people here today. You've given us quite a challenge. I mean, two pretty big words, two words that can be understood in lots of different ways. And you've also managed to put together a panel. I should say to everybody, our students organised the panel as well. I mean, they're amazing networkers to bring such a great panel here. But you've brought together a panel which we hope will be able to look at this question from a variety of different perspectives and bring a variety of different ideas. You've met previously, a little earlier, Mr. Dijkstra from Phonak Communications. You had some introduction, so I'm not going to repeat everything. But as well as being a CEO, a senior manager, he's also an engineer. He also has a strong background in engineering and worked in that field for a number of years. In a number of companies before coming to Switzerland in, I think you told me before, in 1983? In 83. And since 99, he's been at Phonak, where, as you know now, he's currently CEO of Phonak Communications. Secondly, I'd like to introduce Ms. Ylva from Syngenta. She is head of the social policy and performance there, where she develops and implements the company's social policy agenda. And she wrote to us before that this covers a whole range of ideas, including human rights and operations, how the company interacts with communities around the world, both in terms of its production sites, research sites, labour standards, within supply chain and so. But she also sees the role of the company as going beyond the standard CSR or corporate responsibility approach and looking in the idea of building public-private partnerships with people around the world. So it'd be interesting to hear more about this. Ms. Stiller has worked with a whole number of international agencies, including UN agencies, and prior to Syngenta, she was working in a research institution looking at corporate disclosure and sustainable management. So could we welcome Ms. Ylva Stiller. Sitting at the end of a panel, Mr. Pillinger, who's worked with Accenture as a partner and managing director for 14 years. He's still a senior advisor to the Accenture Development Partnerships, and the Accenture Development Partnerships are designed to operate on a not-for-profit basis, so they provide business and technology consultancy services to the international development sector. Mr. Pillinger's background was he started as an IT engineer. He spent almost 30 years in the consulting business and professional services business in various markets or regions around the world. He's been responsible for the setup and execution of several large programs for Accenture, leveraging the use of global delivery centers. And within that development center, he's focused on driving innovation and cross-sectoral partnerships for scalable solutions in health and education. We welcome Mr. Pillinger. Dr. Ganesh lectures here. He's one of our lecturers on the subjects of business ethics, corporate citizenship and innovation management. But before that, he had extensive managerial experience working for large international, multinational corporations in Australia and Europe. He studied in, the list of universities is very long, so I'm going to have to go through very quickly, but the University of Texas, where he studied electrical engineering, the University of Technology in Sydney, where he studied an MBA, New South Wales, cognitive science, and his doctorate is in political theory from Cardiff in Great Britain. So we have one thing in common, we both studied politics. Could you welcome Dr. Petra Kugler is from the Fachhochschule St.Gallen, where she's Professor of Strategy and Management at the University of Applied Sciences there. And she's also responsible for the strategic field of sustainable corporate development. She also studied at a range of universities, but I don't have the full list, but I do know they're in Germany, Italy, the United States, and Hochschule St.Gallen, Highsgate. Okay. Her current research, teaching and consulting interests include and combine both classical and innovative approaches to strategy and management, sustainable management innovation, business model information, and new forms of organising. In addition, she investigates how firms aim at balancing economic, social, and ecological goals. We have one additional